I'm gonna call Gigi up here. She's gonna go over the earnings for the week. Who placed first, second, third, whatever, and then we can go from there. Okay. Before we get into the numbers, any quick questions or anything we should talk about?
Yeah. Quick question. So you said it goes from 50 to 35. Does that include the 5% captain cut, or is that not including?
That's including it.
That's including it. Everything's included.
So it'd be 30%, 5%, right?
It'd be yes. Well, Gigi's gonna she's gonna come up here, but yeah, the captain cut is included.
Okay, awesome.
And with the expenses, like we said, right? Essentially, we're giving you guys the power to control your expenses, and then also have to be mindful that if you're spending too much on expenses, you know, it kind of makes you think a little bit more on how you want to generate your income. Martin, all your people on that list they're good to go? Yeah, no changes.
No changes. No.
Sakura, you as well.
Sounds good.
Without lag, we still have the issues of timing. I mean, we even had to get Clark to take money from Oleg the other day.
Yeah, Oleg is kind of like a long-term problem. Yeah, because finding somebody to switch that position, it might take a little bit, right? Because we just got to find the perfect fit. But yeah, the Oleg situation will be handled. What's his name? Fat Joe. He's going to be bought in, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Clark, I think all your people are bought in already, yeah?
Zane and John have not been.
Okay, so Zane and John.
Oleg isn't bought in either. I don't think he's bought in.
Oleg is not bought in either now.
Yeah.
Regarding buy-ins, I did have a concern. So I know that we want to close out the buy-ins. I have 2 people that are like freshly albuterol, like as of yesterday, and they are not ready to be bought in.
We have to have a private meeting with Martin.
Is it something that we'll see in the foreseeable future, or is it not like?
So Martin, I think after this meeting, just hang back and we'll have a private meeting. All right, regarding that shit.
Okay, no problem.
All right, Gigi, you wanna go over the numbers, Gigi?
Yep. What info do you want from them right now?
We can go from
Totals?
just totals first to last. Well, first to last, and then go over the new payment structure with the cuts and the expenses and whatnot. How that's gonna work.
Okay. All right. First place is Teddy's crew. If I take out their expenses, they brought in 1.4 million.
I already told you to take out the expenses.
That was the amount of money that was brought in by them alone, and they did really, really great. Next down, actually, Lang, I don't have all the numbers that I read out to you.
Oh, I got it. I got it. If you want me to.
The specifics.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next down was Clark's. If you got that number.
Yeah, Clark is next down. His crew has earned a total of 950,598.
Mm-hmm. I think next, it was very close, but I think next down was 404.
Yeah, next would be Martin. His crew has owned a total of $902,000. The following crew after that would be Vito. His crew has earned a total of $735,000. And then after that would be Sakura. Her crew has earned a total of $675,000. Now, obviously, you guys are earning way more than the bare minimum, which is great. So, you know, overall, there's always going to be somebody in first. There's always going to be somebody in last. But overall, as captains, you guys are fucking, you know, it's only been 2 weeks, but you guys have been doing absolutely fucking fantastic, all things considered. I think most of the kinks that we've had in terms of numbers have been ironed out, which is great. Obviously, we're going to keep looking to improve. And then, like I said, with the new payment structure, Gigi's going to explain, we're even looking to bring that percent down even lower, assuming we keep operating this efficiently.
Yeah. So I was going over the totals, right? And some of you, for the most part, the way you earn money, the way you expense things, it's very different. And I want you guys to feel like you have a lot of agency over those decisions. Right now, you have to report expenses to me, and I approve them. So far, I have not been telling you no on things, but, you know, I have the ability to do that. What I would rather is just hand you guys a budget, and you, as the captain, have that decision alone. Right? So no matter what goes on, you can approve it. So doing the numbers, looking at how much on average you guys are expensing, all that, a number that would be percentage-wise just above what people are currently expensing a little bit is 10% of your earnings. So what this means is instead of the crew cut being 45%, it'll go down to 35%. And this will be of what your crew earns. So 10% of the total earnings of your crew, after I do all the math, all the splits, whatever, will get handed back to you. And that is a budget. So you get kickback, you get budget, instead of just getting an expense number. So this is what you use for your expenses or anything else. If you want to save it for your crew, if you want to spread it out to your people, if someone in your crew is doing really well and you want to buy them a car, fuck it. That's your budget, right? I think that gives you all a comfortable safety net to just always have up front to spend instead of waiting on me a week later, to hand it to you with kickback. So this will always be front loaded from the week before. You just get handed that 10%, you hold on to it as budget. And yeah, that should give you a lot more agency to get those things done quickly. So that, again, is just an extra 10% of what you make. So the more your crew makes, the more that gives you, obviously, to use as budget. So it allows you to reward your crew members with things a little more easily.
Does that clear up the question you had, Martin?
That clarifies everything, yes.
Anybody else got questions on that? If you're slightly confused, guys, now's the time. Even if you feel it's a dumb question, now's the time. We don't want to keep answering the same questions, right? Now's the time to ask the question.
Good.
All right, all good. That is a new, and like we said, right, we're even looking to even increase that number on your end. Like the goal is we want you guys to be making the most money. Well, the crew obviously takes a cut, but we're just trying to take a cut that makes sense for the crew. We have to be very careful. We're not looking to overcompensate right now because we want to make sure that these numbers stay consistent and they're not just super inflated, right? Because they could be. We have no fucking idea. With that being said, as well, obviously, top earners are going to earn. They're going to get priority for the luxuries and the things that come up and the things that we're kind of planning for this crew. But with that also being said, obviously, Sakura, your crew shit with Oleg, or we're trying to figure out how we can make it more fine-tuned so you can operate more efficiently. Obviously, Vito, you have potential people leaving, so make sure that we're always on top of activity of members, right? So because we don't see what you guys see, so if you feel somebody just kind of fucking disappeared or super fucking inactive, let us know. Because like we said before, right, buy-ins are closed out for now, but they eventually will open back up because, at the end of the day, not everybody fucking survives or sticks around forever. It's just the way the world works. So if you notice people are inactive, they're not fucking coming around, you didn't get more active people involved, let us know. And that's why you have your fucking associates, the people around you who you're kind of keeping close for potential buy-ins because you enjoy them. Maybe those people come up. Vito's got Bob, right? Bob's been hanging around. He's been supplying you, the shit you fucking need, whatever. Your other guy is inactive. You want to bring Bob in instead? We can do that. So just keep that in mind, okay?
I have a question on that.
Yeah.
A couple people have put on their worksheets names of members and income for them, whatever, of people that are not bought in and are not officially in their sub crew. Should I honor that, hand that to that person, they treat it like that person's under them, or should I categorize them separately?
That goes to all the captains. Yeah, that goes to all the captains.
Okay.
Captains handle all that.
Got it.
Other than that, when it comes to numbers, like we said, this is great. This is what we expect to see out of captains. You guys have all at least doubled the bare minimum, if not tripled. And obviously, we have so much fucking construction going on down here, but we are working on sectioning out Cyprus into sections or boroughs, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And, top earners for the next couple of weeks will get first dibs on what they want. So keep that in mind.
Understood.
In terms of numbers, anybody else? Any of the Dons got anything to say?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going, Speedy.
Sorry. Listen, guys, okay? Remember, this fucking computer stuff, right? When it comes to the hideout, we can only have 25 members, right? If you got members in your crew who selling mota, but they been fucking slacking, tell me, or kick them off the app so they fucking learn. And not only
That's
that,
got nothing
some
to do with
people,
numbers,
like
but
Lang
okay.
said, right? Some people sometimes be like, you know what, I'm gonna chill this week. They just gotta tell you kick them off the app, because it's no point of us to have them on the app if they ain't, doing shit. You get what I'm saying? It gives chance for other people in the crew to do shit. And also captains, you guys, I talked to some of you guys already about this. You guys have the chance to every week swipe out 5 people, get it on the app. 1 captain each. Does that make sense? So you have the chance to put in some people. You can decide, and automatically it will give them like 4 weeks. If you swipe up one in right now, it technically be 4 weeks before you swipe them up. So you guys have the free to do that. Just talk between each other and shit. Get it? So everybody have the chance to do roof running, do the other chopping and stuff in the future, and also the kush.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to dive into that. I just want to make sure we got anything related to fucking
Yeah.
numbers and money out the way first before we dive
Yeah.
into all the other bullshit. Anything else regarding that? Anybody?
No.
Nope.
All right.
I have one thing to clarify because I've been asked about it a couple times. Fines. The
Oh, that's
protocol
right.
for fines. If you have a crew member that you are fining about anything, it does have to be reported up to us, just so that we know what you're fining people for. What you are doing with that money is still on you, and we will take a portion of the fine just thrown up to the crew, and then the rest is just yours to decide what to do with. But we will be looking at it, we will be tracking it, and you will have to report it to us, okay?
Yeah, we want the fining system to be something that is used. You know, if your crew members are fucking up, great punishment is to fine them for whatever the fuck up is. Obviously, don't fucking abuse it, because if we find out you're fucking abusing it, you're probably gonna lose your captain status, right? Or we're not looking at you guys to be fucking absolute tyrants. Fine where it makes sense. The crew gets a straight 30% of that. Whatever you guys do, the 70%, you guys do whatever the fuck you want with it. You know, it's your crew, and you are in charge of you know, these people. And you find them where you see fit. If you feel like it's a genuine fine, they need to keep them in line. You find people where you see fit, and they must pay that fine. If they don't, you let us know. We'll go fucking handle it, right? So make sure your members are aware of that. That there's no excuse to not paying a fine. If you, as we do to you guys, right? If we give you a fine, you're paying it. Same goes downwards. You give your fucking members around you a fucking fine, you're paying it. You can even take it one step further. You guys are fucking captains. You have your own crews, but you're captains of the overall crew. So if somebody you're not in your fucking crew is doing some fucking shit to you where he deserves a fine, you find that motherfucker, then you go talk to the respected captain about it. All right? This is how we keep people in line. And please, it's a very easily abusable system, and doesn't mean you abuse it. Because if we do find out, it's grave consequences, right? You guys are captains. We have full trust in you to use the systems correctly as intended. All right?
Yeah. All right.
Question about that.
Go ahead.
So I recently fined Donnie. Is this going to be retroactive as well? Just to
Your Donnie situation is all good.
correct.
We never spoke to you guys about fines. We never really came up with a system for it. So however that went down is all good. You know what I mean? Just keep that.
Okay.
That the current intentions you had prior to this, just keep those intentions. Just moving forward, any other new fines will work this way now. Does that make sense?
understood. Yeah.
Yep, it's just going forward.
All right.
Put a section for the fines in there in that spreadsheet. I think it might be the easiest way to report it. GG.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I have a few things that I will update on the worksheet. So by Thursday night, that worksheet will be a little changed, a little adjusted, just with a couple things. So any of the new splits, right, like the extra 10% budget for you guys, stuff like that, that'll be written on there. So
All right.
just expect the new version of it.
All right. If we're all good on numbers, thank you, Gigi, for coming by. We appreciate it, guys. Report all your fucking numbers to Gigi, for the love of God. Anything number related, I see this every day. I'm never gonna stop. Goes to Gigi. Period.
Yeah, and for the record, again, I'm gonna say it again. Everything is due by Friday night. I tend to wake up early Saturday and check the computer. Your numbers have to be in there by then. If they are not, I gave you leeway for the first 2 weeks because you're adjusting. From here on, if they are not there, you're getting fined out the ass, right? Because it makes my job very hard to get shit done by Monday for meetings if it's not in there.
What about in my case, where I can't be around on the weekends or Monday?
You can email if you have to. If
I'll
you're
just
if
do
you're
that then.
unable to be around, yeah.
Okay.
Does email work, Sakura, for you or no?
Oh yeah, it works for me. It's just I can't really be around on the weekend or Monday, so.
No, you're good. Like
Yeah.
like I said, if you guys have you know, I don't know how to phrase this. If there's you know, out of city fucking excuses, that's obviously we can make an exception, right? So if you can submit your numbers on Friday, please do. If you can't, email Gigi. It's the same. And now if there's a unique reason, just let us know and we can accommodate. All right?
Yep.
So
All right.
Please, guys, please report the fucking numbers. Stop being lazy. Because you guys don't report the shit on time, nobody gets paid on time, and it becomes a shit show. All right? If we're good on numbers, again, Gigi, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Guys, report
Thank
numbers
you.
to her. I'm gonna fucking emphasize that every time.
Hey, Gigi, can I get the sheet whenever you can?
Yeah, I'll email you.
All right, thank you.
Gigi, can I have it in Excel?
Hey, brother, we're not done, brother. Get your ass over here, Clark. We're not done, brother.
No.
Just a quick question, my Don. Apologies.
All right, next thing's that's actually I want to talk about regarding Gigi. Just make sure you guys communicate with her more. I've noticed when I speak to Gigi a lot, sometimes she's unsure of numbers, or you guys are out with your fucking numbers. Communicate with the fucking treasurer. Okay, numbers are fucking very important. Is what this entire crew is built on. This is not specific to anybody. It's not to a specific situation. It's just overall. Just make sure you're communicating with Gigi. Numbers, any questions, you're going to be late. Anything you're unsure of, communicate with her because she's got a whole fucking system that works perfectly if everybody fucking listens. If it doesn't, it becomes a shit show. On top of that, what Arush said regarding the hideout shit, please make sure you guys are in charge of not necessarily who's on the hideout, but if they are on the hideout, you got to make sure that they are actively making good use of that time. Because if they're not, somebody else can be making good use of that time, and they don't. We're not trying to force people to do to be on that app, right? Because we have plenty of people who would love to get on the app. So if you have people in your crew who are on that app who don't normally work a lot or don't care to really be involved in the hideout shit, just get rid of them and then get somebody else in that does, or communicate with another captain, and maybe they have somebody who can make better use of it. Get that person in there for the love of God. Obviously, we are a massive crew, and that fucking app currently, Chico only wants about 25 people working for him right now at any given moment, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we gotta try our best to, work with what we got.
And saying that, I do want someone on the app right now as well, just so the other captains know.
Just text me who it is, Sakura, and then the next person that we just remove, we'll get that person in because Sakura does have the least amount of people on the app, and we're trying to balance out the app where you guys each have at least a fair share of people that are on this hideout app. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I only have one person on the app.
So you as well. Just text me list or Roosh, and then we can figure it out when it comes time to it. All right.
The thing is, I don't think I need to add anybody. The one person I do have on the app though is going to be absent this week. So Sakura, if you want to remove Silvio from the app and then put in whoever you want to put in for this week, it's fine.
Perfect.
But whenever Silvio does come back around, he's the only person I have on the app, and I do need him on there. So
yeah, no problem. That works.
Come Saturday,
All right.
I would want him put on the app after.
Yeah, rotating people in and out is a great system. It's no big deal.
Yep.
I didn't even realize Arush passed down. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know if you guys noticed that massive ass trailer down there by our fucking compound, or by the this is the compound. I don't know what else to call this place. All right. That apparently Chico installed that over there with a couple satellites. It allows us to get more roof running jobs and shit. And apparently it's going to pay us more for the shit that we get from fucking roof running. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed as well, that thing needs to be fucking protected. Okay, which is why it's in that fucking parking lot. So,
Yep.
remember, keep in mind that, any future wars are never going to happen, because motherfuckers love to come at us all the fucking time. That is something we want to protect, because we have no idea what the fuck happens if that gets destroyed. Maybe we lose it for fucking ever. We have no idea.
It will get exploded, boys. You can rig it with dynamite and blow it up. And I assume, if we blow it up, we probably got to buy a new one. That's 500 Bitcoin. That's a lot of dineros.
Yeah. So keep that in mind. Now, not to assume too much, but it feels like with the shit that Chico's got going on with the Hideout app, it wouldn't shock me if there's more things that we're going to be building around here, for the crew that is going to be protected. So with that being said, listen, we'll go to smoke with anybody. We don't give a fuck. I think we fought every fucking crew in this fucking city. We don't give a shit who it is, right?
Yeah,
but with that
we're
being
almost
said, as things keep progressing now, it seems like we're starting to gain more that we cannot afford to lose. So keep that in mind when shit is getting hot or tense amongst people. Obviously, we can't control everybody, and shit's going to go down, and, you got to do what you got to fucking do. But if we can avoid shit, let's try to avoid it for now. Because that's going to go into the next topic of discussion. We have been bled dry for equipment. Now, obviously, this is what the equipment is meant for. At the end of the day, it is what it is. You're going to have times of, prosperity and peace where you're fucking up good, and times where you're fucking down bad. And right now, we are absolutely down horrendous. We have lost, I don't know, maybe over 35 guns in the last, 3 weeks. And we are very low on supply. Thank God for Martin and Larry last night. They pulled off some crazy shit, apparently, and managed to get us some Glockatrons and some more guns, but we are still very low. So just keep that in mind.
Good job, Martin. Good job. Martin.
I would get you guys. I would get you guys to please. I think Arisha already said this, but we'll emphasize. Everybody in every crew needs to be able to get those fucking shit ass rusty guns down in the sewers.
Yeah.
From moving forward, we're gonna operate with those guns until it's times of hot shit and war. Obviously, hot shit being crates, fentanyl shit, whatever. When it's low-key shit, you're just fucking boosting, you're chopping, you're pushing mota, whatever. Just use a fucking rusty 911. You don't need a crazy gun with a Glock with an extended. Now, if your crew has a couple, piled up, stocked up, anybody got food? I'm about to pass out.
I got you, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
Damn, you gotta take a breather.
Boys,
huh?
think
Holy
about
shit.
it. Think about it. So those guns are shit, right?
I'll take it for you.
But our weakness is our greatest strength, brothers and sisters. You know why? Because we normally 30 deep in Cyprus. Nobody, like think about it. When 30 motherfuckers pull up their guns and start blapping, it doesn't matter, if it doesn't do much. You get what I'm saying? Like it's gonna destroy you. You're gonna get the fuck out. So that can be our strength here. And you can get a sewer gun every 3 days. So everybody you guys got on the street, they got till Friday to manage to get good with the sewers. If not, they will get fined. I
Actually, a
already
quick
told
process
multiple
too.
times.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
not
it
that
takes
hard.
3-4 hours.
Yeah,
literally.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a fairly quick process, and it's honestly just super fucking worth it. Super fucking worth it. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Let's work on the sewer guns. Let's work on getting connects to get legal guns as well.
Yeah.
And of course, keep hitting the ammunition jobs. We need to stock up everywhere with every piece of equipment, everything, from fucking bottles to gun pots, the actual guns themselves, everything. We need to stock up hard.
Bottles are important, very important. We can make Molotov with the bottles, and not only that, we can make silencers and fucking flags. And we need bottles, and those are hard to come by. I only seen one in like 3 days. So
And now the next
get the
big thing
bottles.
is going to be fentanyl. Obviously, these fucking these contracts, these special contracts Chico been giving us for this fentanyl shit is fucking crazy. Okay.
Found out some information last night about
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fentanyl runs.
I got some info about it's probably the same
Oh,
shit.
okay. Yeah.
So on the Hideout app, Chico is giving us hot run contracts.
Yeah.
Okay, where we need 6 bricks of fentanyl to do this run. Now we don't know how much money it's gonna fucking make us. Or we don't know how hot this shit really is. We don't know nothing of it. All we know is that we need fucking 6 bricks of fentanyl to fucking do this run. But obviously, in between getting the fentanyl and doing the bricks, we have to figure out how to fucking make this shit. Now, we've talked about luxuries, and we've talked about, priority to the crews that operate the most effectively, amongst you guys. Obviously, for example, Teddy right now, he's the Motha King, right? It juices up his fucking numbers, but as something that he's worked for, he's earned, he's deserved. This is an opportunity, okay? If this fentanyl shit leads into a big full-blown operation, it's going to be one of you guys who leads it. And how we're going to decide that? We're going to look at your fucking numbers. So if you want your fucking crew or you yourself to be in charge of this fucking fentanyl shit, keep that in mind. That is how you will be selected. Because right now with the fentanyl, everything is ran, or at least the information is ran with the Dons. Okay, we don't want everybody and their motherfucking buying out trailers, building up all these fucking chemist fucking beakers and stoves and shit. Okay, we're gonna do this together. And once we figure out exactly how it works, and once we build a system, it's gonna be handed off to one of you here. And that's going to go to the person who obviously earns the most, but we also want to keep it fair, right? So it's not going to go to Teddy. Unfortunately, he's the multi-guy. We can't juice him up even fucking more. We got to keep it fair. So it's going to go to one of you 4 here. And the people who are going to be looked at first are the motherfuckers who are earning. This is the first time right now where we can actually put this system that we talk about into effect. So keep that in mind.
So should we not venture off into fentanyl at all right now?
I don't think it's
individually as a
bad
group?
if you have your fucking beakers, you're making the ethanol and shit. I'm just talking about the overall, right? If one of you guys go out as crews, like if you're up at 3 a.m. and there's a fucking special contract out there,
You do the event.
You go get it.
Anytime. You gotta
You
do
get
the
it.
event.
100%.
We need
whenever
the
you guys can get your
supplies.
hands on it,
Yeah.
get that shit. I'm talking about what comes after, right?
Yeah.
Once we start making this shit, once we start doing the hot runs, what comes after? Somebody's gonna have to lead it, manage it, and operate it. It's gonna be one of you captains, and we decide that with the with the earnings. But for now, get your hands on the ethanol, figure out as much as we can. Everybody's in R&D, please. When these fucking contracts go out, if you are around, get together, get people together, and try your fucking best. And if you happen to actually get the fentanyl, you drop it off in the fucking warehouse, and then we figure it out together as the Dons and as the captains. The next step, all right?
Everybody needs to get on these events. Just fucking, whoever it, just come through the block, grab some people, grab some the shitty guns you guys got on you, the fucking sewer shit. Just go find it. It's more about finding the fucking car we're looking for. We haven't found yet. Get it?
Yeah.
Just go find it. It's important.
So little info on that. Found out, when you are in the right circle, and I don't know if anybody knew it
Yeah.
here, that vehicle will be there. But as soon as you enter the right circle, you're going to have locals that are going to start coming after you. I think they were saying around 1 to 2 last night. They're going to start shooting away. Now that lines up with what happened the other day down in fucking Vinewood. There was just shooting. Also up at the fucking Maze Bank Arena as well. I don't think any of us have yet to find that circle, but I think it would be a good idea if we start tracking where these circles are, where the same ones are versus where these new ones are popping up. That could be a distraction.
Oi. It's very good. 'Cause
Hold on, before we keep dumping info, you guys got any questions, comments, concerns? Now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I got a question. So, in terms of the general crew, is it okay that we have more than 6 people on this from Cyprus? I mean, right?
So that's where it gets weird. For me, my rule of thumb is I stick to what I know. I would just get one group of 6, go out there and do that. Now if you have if you have other people who are in it, just don't be on the same radio. Don't be involved in whatsoever. Don't even ask them how their fucking day is going. Just keep to your fucking crew. Let them do their thing, and then you guys can speak afterwards.
Okay.
From what also I understand, I think it's tied to the HQ app. So it's only one app. It can't be 6 people in the same app that can join on the special contract. It's just one app per. If that makes sense.
And one person can see the circles, from what we understand. Only one. I think it's the person that starts the job, right?
Yeah,
Whoever's on the app that starts it.
We don't, and then we, at the same time, we don't know what's fucking scuffed, and we don't know what's intended, right? So just keep that in mind. But name of the game, guys, we get our hands on this fucking fentanyl. We keep getting the fucking influence here. That trailer shit, I know it doesn't seem much, but for me, it's fucking very exciting. I don't know what else fucking Chico's gonna give us to fucking build down here, but let's just keep it fucking pumping. We're doing great as a crew right now. It's going better than expected, so let's keep it that way. Any more comments, questions, concerns?
Teddy's on his way.
Well, Teddy's already too fucking late. It's about to be over. I gotta stretch my legs. Any other comments, questions, concerns?
Yes, 2 things. You said that we're basically running and drying on materials. Does that include Bitcoin as well?
Bitcoin's good.
Bitcoin good?
Bitcoin's good. We just need materials, recyclables.
Yeah, everybody should get materials. Like we don't have any materials right now, so this is bad time. So every crew should go out there in the daylight, get materials. If we are so deep. If we do that 2-3 days, we're back in track, straight up.
Right. I'm assuming that's also a Talk to Gigi conversation. I remember Santana told me that you were working on something like a week ago about materials laying.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to earnings and materials, I won't worry about that for now. This is just something that we all do together as a crew. We need materials, just get it done. You know what I mean? And whenever you have materials, you call me. You don't call Gigi. I handle them fucking materials. You give me a call whenever you want to turn them in or whatever.
All right. Do those with you. Gotcha.
All right. Anything else? Okay, we're good. Get the fuck out of here. Thank you for coming by.
Oh, wait. There's one thing.
Listen, you guys feeling Teddy? You guys have a meeting with him? We're not doing it.
There's one thing. You guys should,
I have to pee so fucking bad. I'm gonna go pee.
I don't know if you have went boosting recently, but the shit got a lot easier. There's no more hacking devices on the shit. You should take advantage of it at the moment. Try to build your crew's rep up for boosting because it could be good long term. And if guys need help with anything, like if you need if you need materials or not the materials, if you need the hacking devices or any of that shit for your crew, just come let me know. I'll give you guys the shit and then just reimburse me when you and your crew's got your bed up. So if you don't have any, let me know now and I can give you some before you all leave. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I would just take advantage of it while you can because there's no cop response right now. No trackers or anything.
Yes, sir.
That's unfortunate.
All right.
Hell yeah. Okay.
I'll definitely contact you for BA2 then.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can give it to you now if you want, or at the end of this.
This is the end.
Just text me your state ID and I'll send it over to you. Here's my number.
All right, good stuff.
All right.
All right.
Should I still sit back for a second and talk about albuterol, or you guys want to reconvene that conversation, or what? Renegotiate.
Postpone.
Revisit. Yeah.
We could talk about it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
All right.
Yeah, brother.
All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Thank you.
Good to see you, Teddy. You're the top runner this week, brother. You're the big dog. The big dog.